Alright. Firing up the stream here. Hey everybody, what's up? Sorry we were running a little bit late today, and I know yesterday I didn't get to go. Kind of had a relapse with COVID, and I was just feeling kind of out of it, and then I had a really important observation today where another professor sat in on my class, and I was just like taking notes and basically making recommendations for stuff I could do to improve. Which is standard. We get that every like 2 years or so. But I needed to make sure I wasn't going to be a zombie for today. Or if he's Ezreal, I guess I'll just Rakan. I mean, like, Nautilus is nice because you can pull Zac out of the air. If he's coming in, like, you can Q him mid-air. Rakan can do it too, it's just harder. Like, you have to W and knock him up. It's just timing-wise, it's a lot harder than Nautilus. But Nautilus has a harder time dodging it personally. Like, you could knock him out of the air, but he's still going to be on you after that. He could still R. Oh, okay. They got some weird shit. Okay, so Sejuani top. Zac support? Either Zac or LeBlanc support, probably. Viego jungle, Zac. Yeah, Zac support, I would guess. And I have Kai'Sa GG. Is that a good way or a bad way? It's kind of been GG the other way the last couple times we had Kai'Sa. A couple of days ago. Could be top. Yeah, I think it's Sejuani top. I didn't see. Yeah, there it is. Sejuani top. Yeah, Zac support, so. It's pretty much what I guessed. Are we trading on them? Probably.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Good for the. Okay, so you think Kai'Sa's that strong right now? I mean, we'll see. I don't think Kai'Sa's great in low platinum right now. I mean, maybe she's being played a lot in pro, and maybe she's pretty solid in pro. But, not in my experience. She's really low range. A lot of people don't understand how to position or trade with her properly early.
Minions have spawned.
She does have a couple of tanks. She is good at diving with, like, Zac later. So she can be good later, but I feel like in Platinum, if you're... I don't know if any ADCs are like GG, like Sivir was a few patches ago, like the champion's just turbo OP. I still think... I'd have to see what the nerfs they did to her again are, but I still feel like she should be really good. The universe tends towards chaos. But if any champions are like that, I would say it's probably Misfortune. Is the one that seems to have a high pick rate, high ban rate, like pretty strong. I don't know. I certainly don't think Kai'Sa is like substantially outperforming others in low plat. Again, I'm not sure what the scene is in pro or higher elo, but seems about average. My opinion. It's just sort of hit or miss. Pretty skill based. I just don't like low range champs, like ADCs early, unless it's Sivir. People just don't know how to position. Tank supports. I think Sivir works great with tanks. Because, like, later on in fights, you can just bounce the boomerangs off of them, and it'll just, with your W, and it'll just bounce around and hit the back line. You can throw your Q through the tanks. I think it's usually pretty good in the tanks. I mean, I know you're probably implying that, like, Kai'Sa, because of Kai'Sa's stacking system, she's good with champs that have CC, and that is true. Nice. So that is true that, you know, okay, they should kill them all, I think.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I don't think I had my... No, I used my W to kill the Viego. I don't know. Maybe there's a way I could have gotten out of there and lived. So, yeah, I mean, like, Kai'Sa is better if someone's giving stacks, right? So she's better with, like, a Nautilus or a Leona than she is with, like, Lulu. But I'd say she's probably better now than she was. I don't know. Maybe we just had bad Kai'Sas, but... my experience with her has been, again, kind of muted. Certainly not like, holy shit, they got her, now we're in trouble. Like, I definitely don't get that kind of feeling. Hey, what's up? Owen McKendry? That's an interesting check mark. I don't know if I've... Is that, like, verified? I don't know if I've ever seen that in the chat before. Are you a big timer, sir? Or ma'am? I maybe didn't need to put that smaller more than, yeah, because we're really watching those Raptors very closely. Like, I probably could have spread that out a little bit more. What's up, Iwa? No, it's fine, people who don't have the check. I'm just asking if that's the same thing as, like, verified, because usually I think verified is a different color when you see it elsewise.
I only believe in myself.
Was it Sivir or Kate that did 1k crits at 5? What do you mean that did? Like, in an earlier stream or in a different meta years ago? They can both do it. Probably Caitlyn. I mean, Caitlyn has bigger looking crits because if she crits on a headshot, then the numbers get really huge. I mean, I've seen Caitlyn crits of like 2,000 before. They've actually increased her headshot damage, I think, like the AD ratio on it. Yeah, they saw me on the pink ward, so they thought they could go in.
Life sucks, but it is less complicated.
Okay. Okay, he just wants to transform. Nice.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's transformed in like 7 minutes. Is he blue?
It's red.
Oh, because he's messed with Zac so much. That's right. Rakan just feels so good to play. If you've never played Rakan, just having that mobility. You just do it right, man. You just feel like a god. Like just being able to pop in there, kind of wave clear a little bit, and then pop back out. Oh! Okay, there we go. Nice. You got a pretty good wave position. Maybe.
We're good.
Riku, I did not rescue you from a cold dead planet so that you could laugh at me. I rescued you so you could hold
Okay,
my
you're
mirror
gonna
and
get
tell me
there.
I look good.
Some of that. Oh shit. Wow, how the hell did they get that? You not have smite? No, he did. He just went in too late. Okay, well, he's otherwise played an extremely good game, so whatever. Not the best, but it's okay. Kane wants to fight a lot. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you're wanting to fight a lot as Kane to get your transform early. I think you get orbs not only for killing, but just for hitting people of a certain type. So they nerfed Red Kane somewhat over the last few patches, but he should still be pretty good, I think. Yeah, the double darken is good news, typically. Those are both still really strong right now. After the nerfs to sustain item, or wound items. Okay, Diego's on those raptors again. See if we can bait Zach to go in. Alright, here he comes. Damn it. I didn't think it was gonna get... I was hoping it maybe wouldn't quite be in range for the charge. What? Okay, I guess. I mean, at least I didn't die. I could have hit her with a Q or something after I flashed away. I thought I hit her somewhere in there, but I guess not.
Universe tends towards chaos. I'm just helping it along.
Could have maybe just gone on the Kaisa instead of the Zac. Zac had already used his mobility and Kaisa still had her E.
Whoa! Danger brings out my bad side. All my sides are equal.
But Zac is obviously on the tanky side.
Unstoppable.
Living the dream. The dream of darkness.
I think Aatrox kills them both, right?
Okay, yeah, Zac could be coming down.
Locksmith.
Okay. Okay, never mind. She's there.
Yeah, she's back.
No fucking way, really? Okay. You got him. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, I didn't get an assist on him though. Well, it was unfortunate, but it was okay the way it worked out.
perfection doesn't exist, except for my hair.
Easy OP confirmed. Easy's pretty good if you can play him well. I know I meme on him all the time, but there are several ADCs that I would prefer to have the Easy over the other ones right now. Because Easy, like, has the potential to be pretty strong. Fuck. She saw me with that clone. Okay, I got experience for that. I didn't get,
I dance to the beat. The beat.
I'm gonna push this wave and then maybe we rotate to drag.
Okay.
You need help? Yeah, you do.
That's all good. That was my fault. I shouldn't have gone that deep. I forgot Zach was going to be rotating down too. Okay. Diego's just empty. What I thought he was.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I got too aggressive with the wards. I should have just warded over the wall for red. Also, Dragon's up, so it's highly likely that Diego's going to be hovering somewhere near there, so I just got a little too bold. If both of them weren't there at the same time, I get away, but there's a decent chance they will be. Yeah, this Viego seems kind of inexperienced. I mean, he's got 3 kills, but he seems a little uncomfortable in that champ. We can still lose. I gotta quit giving him free shit. That last time I died, I think all 3 times we could have had similar results and I didn't have to die, so. Come on, don't burn out! Don't burn out! Ah!
Rampage.
Okay, finally lived.
Just for nerds.
Like 10 HP. Watch Kaisa like W. Incoming. Okay, she's dead.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I only believe in myself.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nice, that was a blowout. Blowout.
Blow out.
It's like that infant eating a couple of cups of prunes blowout there.
Oh yeah.
That's what we just did to him, right in the face.
Destroy everything they hold dear, and then laugh in their faces.
LeBlanc thought she had it figured out.
That's right. She got solved. Oh, they're done.
I've had enough.
Victory.
Yeah, those Darkins, man. Coming in hot. I think pretty much everybody had a pretty good game there. I had a couple of bonehead plays, but I had a couple of pretty good ones too. Mixed results, but everyone else I think played pretty well. Darkness Distributor. I don't remember what that... Oh, it says it right there. Take down the most wards in a game. Oh, that's an interesting idea. What Iwa said a while ago, theme Varus around like more sustain if they reworked him, because he's darkened. Is he partially? I don't remember his thing with Darkin. I thought Darkin, there was something that, like... Is his bow Darkin? It's something about, like, a weapon, like a demon that's in a weapon, usually, right? That's trapped, that gets set free. I know he's, like... Isn't he, like, two people intertwined? I don't remember his story. It's, like, two lovers intertwined. It's some kind of like tragic love story. Varys is some kind of like blend of all those things. Need a support Darkin? That would be cool. They make Darkin fairly rare. No, Varys was rewritten. It was some kind of tragic love story. I don't remember. It was like a forbidden love. It was these two dudes or something, and then something like crazy happened to them, and they ended up getting intertwined into the same person.
As you wish.
The thing is, like, most Arkans really want to get in there and, like, bust shit up and do a lot of damage. I mean, I guess you could have a support that, like, wants to get in there, too, and heals a lot whenever they deal damage to other people or can transform. Like, that'd be pretty fun. Does Jason have Worlds Azir? Oh, he does.
What chroma we playing?
He wants to know which chroma. He's got them all.
There's one I couldn't get though. I don't know why.
All chromas except one, sir.
I mean, did your chat really? Who said that? I'm just kidding.
Really?
They should know. They should know.
Who dares question his collection of Azir skins?
I actually think I'm missing one. I don't have the Galactic skin, and I don't have it because I heard it's trash.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm missing a couple of Rakan skins too, so we're good. I've still got plenty.
But the World Azir skin is bueno.
Did I get some more like ward skin recently? I can't remember. I think I've got almost every ward skin. I'm pretty close to having all of them. They aren't like super limited time. If I spent so much of my blue essence in that Emporium, just getting like random ward skin orbs, I don't regret any of it.
Go purple this time.
Oh hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
I picked the Halloween one. Spooky.
'Tis the season.
That's right. Are they really trying this Pantheon cheese garbage bottom again? Or is it like Teemo support? It's probably Pantheon. Is there someone that's like trying to to push this at higher elos? I feel like this is the second time in the last few days I've seen this. I don't know why, it just kind of annoys me, like Graves as well. We've got quite a bit of AD. Fiddle.
Magic.
I mean, Fiddle, like, we better get ahead, because if we don't, that's gonna feel bad.
Oh, this is a Luden's game. I'm gonna be bursty.
Alright, we're gonna go Relic Shield here.
Welcome to Summoner's
They ain't
Rift.
ready
Yeah,
for
that
what
sounds like a
I'm
good idea. They don't really have any tanks.
Dang, I like the purple.
Until minions spawn.
I'm pretty. I don't remember if we lost to the Pantheon or not last time. I know we started roaming around. Last time we played against one. I can't remember if he got buffs. He may have gotten buffs fairly recently.
I'm gone. I am so gone.
Graves does have a certain degree of tankiness, but as far as Azir's concerned, he doesn't, because all Graves gets is armor from his passive, and he doesn't buy. I mean, he could get like Maw Malmortius or something, but it just feels like very cheesy. I don't know. I hate losing to like high risk, high reward. Kind of. It's not even high reward. It's like high risk, like medium reward champion. Because he still falls off if you don't, even if you get ahead early, if you don't, like, totally snowball the game. HP item Graves, yeah, I don't really know. Like, he never got Warmogs or anything. I mean, maybe you mean, like, Cleaver and stuff. Like, he still can get Cleaver, but it's still an exceptionally good item on him. I don't know if he will. Like, we don't have tanks either, so
Only as wild as magic.
I think people have been doing, like, Gore Drinker on him, oddly enough. And,
I will kill.
First blood.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to ignite.
nice, he got her.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been
Nice.
slain.
They fence us
Damn,
away
this.
and cover
I like how this Jhin trades.
Bitches getting slapped. Let's see what these animals can do. Man, have you seen that forest over there?
Hextech gun blade and other bullshit.
I don't want a world that's safe.
She's gonna throw her bullshit on him. Fiddle could come down. Okay, Graves is around. Alright.
I got freedom. I got a lady. I got a cause I died for.
Start off with Kindle Gem and just see where it goes. I think getting the thing that makes me a little tankier but also increases damage is probably the way to go. So I think we'll have pretty good engage.
Magic isn't supposed to be.
And just doing that extra 10% damage seems legit.
An ally has been slain.
Is my cloak right? Yes, it is. I was worried there for a second. What humans call magic, we call life. It's magic that's wild. I'm just here for the party. Let's see what's happening now.
Oh shit, the fucking Zoe. Oh, she missed though?
If it don't get out of control, it ain't hard.
What? How'd that kill him? Oh my god, I thought he was out.
I do not wish to kill the mortals.
She just had to be rotating. That was, I mean, I guess that wasn't the worst, like, time to roam ever. It just seemed so random.
Wow. Alright.
Yeah, they way overplayed that. I don't know, like, did they not think that Fiddle was there? Because I jumped away to something in that bush with the E. Honestly thought he might be in trouble, but Jin was already back. The timers are so low. Okay, well at least you got a hell of a lot of time by yourself in that lane.
Yeah, I got some farm.
I will walk in. I will beg. They will
So low on resources. I gotta.
ha! I'm G to the D. Golden
Alright, we're gonna
diamond,
commit
boy.
to.
Woo!
I could have gotten boots, but I really want to be able to survive. Okay, Pantheon went Ionians for some reason. It's like, don't you need damage on him, right? Like his ult can be high impact if he roams, but it feels like you have to have damage or it's not gonna be good. Alright, she's probably got her bullshit, so just be aware of that with her stopwatch.
That's their problem.
Okay.
They could be roaming on you too. Or they could be roaming on us down here. Something weird. Okay, yeah, they're flanking you behind you. Graves is like right there.
I got Zoe.
Yeah.
You weren't a little frightened?
If Fiddle could ult right there, that would be sick.
Yeah. I need to make sure I hit 6 and try to hold this wave, I guess, for the Jin.
I dance because I'm free.
Just gonna sit in the E, but I'm gonna take too much damage.
Name one genius.
Okay, Fiddle's around. How she backed.
I think they underestimate my charm. How is that even possible?
So he's missing.
Okay. Why would you go there? Like, we know this is not warded. She was trying to
Yeah.
be careful, man, but she did. It's just with my flash, like there's kind of no way. And now we get to crash this huge ass wave too. It's perfect. It's possible I didn't need the ult in there too. Oh shit! Yeah, we gotta go.
So he's on our way down. Such a good play. Good shit, dude.
Yeah, we got him. Punisher for
I got.
going for it.
I still have my ult and engage.
Okay.
I can go in on her.
Yeah, if you can scoop her. Oh shit.
Oh, here's there. Damn.
Yeah. Still had that flash. Well, I thought it was looking good.
This looks like another dangerous situation. Thanks, I can improvise.
Make sure I got an assist in there.
Long ago, our kind danced upon the mountain.
That was a good flash right there. Yeah, I don't. The problem is we like overstayed on that play.
Plunge into it. Move. Dance and dance.
An ally has been slain.
The world isn't about collecting stuff. It's about seeing stuff.
No, dude, why? God damn it, am I gonna die for his bullshit? Oof, thank God she missed that.
Your turret has
I'm coming
been
down.
Oh, she used her stopwatch. What? She just used her natural flash.
Yeah.
Feel good. Kick some ass.
I need to get boots, but completing that item I feel like is stronger, but maybe not.
Take it serious. That's why it's
Oh my.
I wish I had the boots right now.
I know people are watching. How can they not be? I'm gonna
Oh, he missed the root! God. If he just hit that root, it would have stopped the R. I'm like 99% sure.
There's wildness in the bees and the
Oh well. I mean, Shen's had a pretty good game overall. He just missed. It happens. I mean, maybe I already used all my abilities on him. I don't think there's. I mean, maybe I could have held my W
I'm a distraction.
for when he tried to ult away. Honestly, I wasn't calculating that, him ulting away. Okay, she's metal.
I will make them dance. I will make them hear.
God. It's annoying. Does he do enough damage to matter? I
Ever
guess.
seen moves like
So he's bot. Make it mid.
Okay.
love is supposed to hurt? Ecstasy needs a little fear.
it. If he just hit that. He doesn't have the mana yet for his R, though.
I am definitely more confident in dangerous situations.
I mean, they probably backed. Yeah.
I'm just trying to live.
I'm pretty sure she flashed. There's a chance she didn't, but... Alright, I'll probably get Abyssal Mask.
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do.
It's sort of weird because, like, Zoe and Teemo can do damage. But we also have double magic in our solo lane, so... Or rather in our jungle and top.
I'm so into this.
What the... Okay. Alright.
An enemy has been slain.
Teemo's coming.
They want us in cages. We
Really? Oh, almost. Wow. She fucking positioned so far forward
take a lot of work.
and didn't have any vision on the rest of our team. It seems so bad, but she got away with it. No way. That clown? No, we got him. Okay. The next dragon's rolling up, though.
You can probably walk and kill Zoe.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose.
Gonna back up.
Fun. I need some fun. Now.
Damn it, I'm fucking almost out of mana. I don't have any mana. It sucks giving him third drag. Why did Jin back?
I'm offended by how
Oh, nice.
Pretty good.
Well, I'm probably dead. Okay, there we go. Good, well, I died. Probably did not need, like, I just can't use Qs with this build. It's too much mana for too little payoff.
they will remember my
Yeah,
name.
without having any mana regen from, like, Shirelia's types items. Does Teemo know he's revealed? I guess he's just trying to get the speed or whatever. Okay, he's kind of going for a smart-ish build. He didn't go Sork Boots.
Don't leave
Ally
nothing.
has been
Bring it
slain.
on.
Oh my, how did she die, man? Just back. Like, you know you're against fucking Teemo. Why are you walking forward in a lane with like 1 HP that he was just in?
I dance so fine.
You know he's gonna have mushrooms everywhere. Should not be a shocker.
I live in the moment.
Alright, we'll start with this, and yeah, I guess let's do Abyssal next.
Our magic is a It is a song you cannot.
Dominating.
Teemo do be farm. Yeah, Teemo does have a lot of farm. Yeah, he's fucking that Camille up. Are they on it? Wow, really? Okay. Okay, they backed up.
Killing spree.
Mankind is blind.
I mean, like, somebody's probably gonna be there.
One, two. Woo! All right.
Oh my god, that Magi is stacked.
Yeah.
I had I actually started getting that. One of my games I had it stacked at 25.
Oh, yeah. I need to consider it more often when I'm, like, ahead. I always kind of forget about it.
Yeah, I forgot about it and started using it 'cause my buddy's like, why don't you get that? I was like, you know what? It's not a bad idea.
Then help them build it back up, so I can burn it again.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Kind of a questionable place to put the control word there, but... Teemo, like, can actually be pretty good against Fiddlesticks. Like, all those extra detections. Actually, we got this coming up soon.
That'll help Camille.
Okay.
If she's not dead.
Rampage.
Alright.
I'm so fine, I gotta kiss myself.
We're kind of short
I'm
on people
good.
here. Yeah.
I'm getting top.
Okay, that's fine.
We have wards all over Baron.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, they might get this next dragon.
I need my love to
It's
hurt.
fucking
Alright, I got
mana.
I need the world.
I have death cap.
I don't apologize
I mean,
for it.
I just
feel
die,
fine.
right?
They should all be on dragon. There might be one person who comes for you, but... No, maybe they're back in to match you. You do have wards around you. Okay, Zoe's coming.
Time to get it started.
Yeah. No, that's good, because that forces some of them to go up there to answer you, which means we might be able to defend this dragon.
So he's up here, so.
Let's call it a battle. Just a dance.
Yeah. Oh, Bill's got that thing stacked. 125 AP, good god.
Time to show it.
I'm rolling up.
Has been slain.
Let's roll up on him.
I am.
Gosh, really flashed out. I mean... I don't know if we can do there. We probably just need to reset, but yeah, let's just get this. Yeah, that's probably a good call. Just get this, get bottom. You probably get bottom. I got this. And get that and then run the hell out of there so they don't
Magic is like fire.
counter with Barons. I'm out of mana. I don't have any mana. Mana's been such a huge ass issue this game.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nice, congrats. Being at plat for 800 games. 800 by 3/4 in a season is not that much, I don't think, right? Like, how many days in a year? Probably like 200 days. That's like 4 games a day. It's like 2 hours. We're probably at almost 800 days. Dude, there was one season I had 2,500 games. That was like the equivalent of 4 hours per day or something at the time. I did the math on it. Which still, like, is not that bad for, like, someone, especially someone who's, like, a content creator. At the time, where I was, you know, getting a bigger audience, but 2,500 wins and 0 losses. That doesn't really happen in a system with Elo, right? It's, like, fairly matched over time. Blown up off that one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I do so much damage here. Why can't I do more damage?
okay, Rakan. Get him watching. Burn him.
Okay, yeah, he should have her right here. Oh, nice. That was right when the tower was breaking, too. It was really good timing. Alright, let's just reset before something bad happens. It's a good call.
You know, I have an 18 stack Magi.
Hell yeah. Now you're on it.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, I think 4 or 5 games a day, if you're like really trying to climb, is a good number. That's pretty reasonable. You know, working people.
So how much would I die if I died? How much would I lose for my Magi stacks?
10, I think.
Ugh, that's
Yeah,
disgusting.
you do not want to die. That's kind of the downside, is sometimes it can make you play so defensively because you don't want to die, in theory. But I think it's valuable at 8 stacks. I think it's still like gold positive.
God.
I
Almost got maxed out. I think I need an assist and a kill when I'm there.
Hey, just keep fucking feasting on him.
24.
He's trying to flash in. Look at this guy. It's like, I don't have flash. I'm gonna... Or I don't have a smite. See if I can flash in and Q it. Someone's gotta make the hero play. I played Cyberpunk. I didn't get all the way through it. I was trying to complete everything. And then I got sidetracked. But yeah, I think I've got 30 hours on the channel. Some stuff I was doing, like, because I hadn't watched a lot of guides on it, I thought it might be kind of cool to do all of a certain thing, but it just ended up kind of being a door to nowhere, like the monks. This little monk side quest. So some things had a lot less impact on the overall like gameplay than others. It was really fun though. I liked it. I didn't really care too much for the glitches. I thought the story was pretty good. Some of the choices were high impact. I like kind of the different romances. I wish there were more like romantic options. I always kind of do, but like it was sort of fun for what you had. So I thought it was a great game. I didn't quit because I wasn't having a good time. I just ended up. I don't remember what was happening at that point. That may have been when I tried to get back into Magic at the same time. I just had other stuff going on. It's the same thing with Witcher. Like, I really enjoyed Witcher, but I never, like, actually completed the whole thing. Yeah, but...
Rampage.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And I was not only doing that, I was doing a pacifist run of it. So I was trying not to kill anything that I didn't have to kill. So I was trying to just knock everything out. It's basically like a huge, like, psychic, stealthy psychic kind of person. I was like, there's a certain point where, like, the psychic stuff was, like, really OP, like I theorized, or whatever it was called, and maybe it was tech, but, like, where you could see through walls and shit, and just, like, it's almost being like a magic user, where you could just kind of see through walls and just, like, just blast everybody before they could even interact with you. Nice. Speaking of MTG Arena, he's abusing Skyscraper, the only hexproof card. I'm assuming that's standard. I don't know a ton about it. The one thing I'll give standard is, like, it does change pretty frequently because of the sets. Like, a new meta is constantly being discovered. I feel like the modern metagame, a lot of it has been, like, about the same. Oh,
yeah, it hasn't changed.
Like, they did ban Loris, and that, you know, made some of the like the red blackish kind of decks in theory a little bit weaker. The Jundi type of decks, but like Hammer Time is still really good without it. And it's still, like, you know, the top deck, even before they banned Luris, I believe, was the discounted dragon deck. I forgot the name of it offhand. It's basically like Delver in Modern, where you just have a bunch of cheap-ass instants, you just cast a bunch of shit, and then...
Murktide.
Yeah, Murktide, that's it, yeah. Basically, like, Modern Delver is still around because they don't, like, they're not gonna ban Monkey.
They won't. It's just a money grab. They can't.
Yeah, they've pretty much made their stand that they're not gonna ban Monkey. They'll ban other stuff before they ban Monkey.
And it'll be like that for a while.
Yeah.
Monkey probably won't get banned for like years.
Is Monkey still legal in Legacy too?
Hell no. That thing got axed quick.
Okay. About to say, I don't know if they can keep it in Legacy or not, because Delver's already really a good thing in Legacy, and Murktide's still really good.
Yeah, that Legacy format's kind of like on the struggle bus.
Fucking ban Brainstorm. That's what needs to happen for like over a decade. They will not do it.
I honestly think that if they're gonna do like they should probably ban Ponder, because
something, yeah.
I think Brainstorm's is like that defines Legacy, so I don't think I think people would be more pissed if they banned Brainstorm over.
Guess. I mean, I know it's fun, but it's just like it gives too much fixing power. I
mean, I agree with
Legacy.
you. I agree 100%. Yeah.
With fetch lands, like it's basically draw 3. It's like ancestral, and when like that's around, or at least unban other crazy shit in other colors. But usually that's like combo based stuff, and that can get degenerate pretty quickly. So like, I don't know. You're right. If you can't ban Brainstorm, you need to ban some other cantrip. It needs to be Ponder. You can't ban Force of Will because that has to be there. That's another. That keeps
the combos in check.
Yeah. But
Legacy's
like Blue has all of these things that like are necessary.
Aside from Delver, I really like Legacy right now. I mean, I play Sultai. I play Sultai. I love that deck.
Oh, that sounds cool. Drew asked, did I ever get into sports games? Like video games or like watching sports? Historically, I haven't watched a lot of sports, but I've been trying to get into football a little bit more lately. Damn it, I was watching the highlights. I was watching like biggest hits or something in the NFL. Who was that free safety that was super good for the Eagles for a while? What'd you think about that?
Oh shit! We were just talking about him not too long ago. But yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's like number 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast.
I can't remember his name.
I know Darius Slay's their cornerback, and he's a monster too.
As you wish.
What you know about that Ed Reed?
I think he's great. I think he was one of the greatest lockdown corners ever.
Brian Dawkins. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
yeah,
that
dude was.
Douglas. Thanks, Doug.
Yeah, he was an animal. Dude's biceps are fucking huge.
Dude, I didn't really like. He was so small. I watched something for an NFL player. He was like 200 pounds, and I just remember he ran into this one guy that looked like he was like 250 or 300, and just freaking knocked him, like, just blasted him. He said that was one of his favorite hits. Yeah, they're going for it. Ray Lewis is probably one of my favorite, like, hitters. Ray Lewis and Lawrence Thomas. Roids. I don't think it was Roids with Dawkins. That was kind of out after the 90s, I think. They started getting tested. I don't even know, like, how prevalent or big of a deal that was in football. I'm sure it probably was, but...
It's
probably a little bit.
I don't know.
But... I feel like that was much more of a baseball thing than anything else, where that, like, really came into play, but maybe I'm just naive about it. Obviously, it would be helpful in football, but people are just kind of big and strong anyways in football, so I don't know. Alright, yeah, we'll just do... I had been playing some Nautilus and non-Rakan stuff for a while there, but... And it was fine. Rakan's good too. Oh, they are basically full AD except for Sej. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do double armor.
Isn't Yone got some AP?
Yeah, it's mixed-ish. It's either AP or true damage. He's got some bullshit in there where it's not like totally full AD, but basically.
Basically, yeah.
Too bad we have a GP. As in that's good or bad. I mean, GP I think is pretty good against armor. Doesn't his I think the barrels ignore a certain percentage of armor. And then his E is his R is magic damage. Oh, you mean just that he's a bad champ in general? I don't know, man. Like, he can be, but I think he has more utility than other champs. Okay, am I going... Are we going to trade on these guys early? Probably. I'm going to do Spell Thieves. I don't know, if I get hooked, that's bad, but I've had such bad mana problems over the last couple of games. The Graves' run rate 62%. I'm good. Graves is kind of making a comeback, I think. Bad in solo queue isn't yeah, GP is pretty skill intensive, but you know, he still does have his R, which can definitely be helpful. So yeah, I mean, there's other stuff I'd rather see top, but I'd rather see GP than Teemo. I mean, that Teemo statistically had a pretty good game. Like, he was up almost 100 CS on his lane opponent, and he came out of lane like 4-1 or something. It's like, what the hell do you want? As far as like a good lane. And he killed the tower first. He had him pushed to tier 2, and it just didn't matter. At the end of the game, he didn't do shit. And it's not his fault. He was trying. Like, he played it well. It's just the champion has problems. Like, I don't know how much the dude plays GP, but yeah, GP, if played well, can be good. It's not that top in general doesn't matter. Like, there are certain tops that absolutely do matter. Like, that Aatrox could definitely be a menace. And we see shit come out of top sometimes, or it's like, oh my god, our top lane just gets run over, and it's like, how do we deal with this?
This mid laner looks familiar. I'm playing against.
Paul Chu, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Zed top, that's weird. I mean, yeah, it just depends on the top lane. Yeah, so in general, I kind of do agree with this. If we're talking, like, what's the most influential lane overall in the game right now, I would say top is on the low side, yes. But I think you can be influential as top. It's just specific champs. It's because I think split pushers are, I don't know, like, we're kind of moving a little bit out of the enchanter meta, but split pushers haven't really been that great. Because, like, you just want to group up. No! God damn it, dude. Yeah, why didn't you just back, man? I mean, he's gonna miss the big-ass wave one way or another. I could have blocked it, but I thought he was backing. Like, he was channeling it.
I don't do.
Well, that's really bad. Yeah, I still think bottom is the most influential lane probably right now. I don't know. Mid kind of is. Jungle kind of is. I think jungle, bottom, and mid are of a similar importance. I think overall bottom total is because there's 2 people there. Bottom is almost always the most important lane. Not strictly in the sense of ADC, but you've got ADC and support down there, and if they get ahead, it's nice. I mean, supports obviously don't need as much gold and experience, but if they get set free, a lot of supports, if they're able to start roaming around, you know, if towers start going down or they get, you know, tempo advantages, they definitely can mess with other lanes, and that can really, like, have a big impact. So, if you get your bot lane going, it's a big deal. EC needs to learn to hit E. Yeah. He's been hit by a few... It was on cooldown right there, I think. He just needed to back. I mean, to be fair, I could have body blocked and covered that for him, too, if I was paying attention. I just thought he was backing. But he decided to stay.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I gotta remember to get tabbies here, I think.
Definitely gonna want Zonia's here.
Yeah.
I
maybe could have done Glacial. Well, they've nerfed Zhonya so much for supports.
Oh yeah, it's kind of cost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it costs a lot. Totally forgot about that. Made it better for like mid laners though.
Yeah, I think it's of a similar value probably for mid laners. Like, I think it's cost neutral. Like, they increased the cost, but they gave you an equivalent amount in AP.
More AP, yeah.
So it's more slot efficient, but it's just tempo is different. Okay, good. Yeah, he eat out of that one. I think he was just caught in a weird place. When he first got hooked, I think they hit level 2 slightly faster than we did. And so that's why Blitz was able to hook before Ezreal got the E. And then the second time, he just flash punched.
open your eyes, you see everything.
So hopefully he's got it together here.
Understand the plan?
And then his E was on cooldown, I think, when he got W'd. So yeah, hopefully he's got it together here. Okay, so we don't need Shirelias. Probably. No fucking way! I had potion ticking too. If I ticked it a little bit earlier, I did not think that was going to be lethal.
Our magic is a fury.
Okay, so question, I guess we get the
An enemy has been
the
slain.
shredder item.
I'm getting impatient.
Yeah, they're probably on dragon. They might be rotating on you too. Potentially, Blitz is kind of on the loose. Okay, he's back. Wow, they didn't drag off that? Oh, that's good. He's gotta quit dying bottom.
Let's see what these animals can do. I've been kicked around since I was born. It's all right. It's okay. I'm staying alive.
Oof. Almost. Is he gonna...
Might be able to get him to.
overcommit?
I am Messiah. I am one of magic.
What? Okay, they're coming.
I have no mana.
They're trying to invade Graves? Or...
Magic.
seriously? Okay, I guess I had that warded. Alright, they're coming. Fuck, serious?
Get to me.
Stay close,
Need
stay
me.
close. Okay, nice. Oh, she used her ult. That's good.
I can't die looking this good.
Alright.
The face is identical to a world that is safe.
Smile. Everyone is watching.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Has been
I
slain.
Yone's missing. Careful.
myself. But you too.
This set is not having a good time.
Good. He needs to get punished for playing that bullshit.
I can't wait to see.
Okay, Ezreal's ult's coming in.
Shut down.
Shit.
Oh, he got him.
Oh my god, get me out of here. Okay, nice.
Humans think you believe in something you believe. That's the problem.
Okay, nice.
Ha! I'm G to the D. Golden timing, boy. Woo!
I need to definitely not get hooked by this blitz. I was just caught typing. I don't know if maybe Ezreal pinged it up there, but it always helps if you let your teammates know that the big ass Ezreal ult's coming in, so they can try to like lead them to it, you know, if they have a chance. They probably fake backed. Blitz is probably in that bush. Yeah.
Don't get out of control.
I'll just stay and try to catch up in XP here. I really want to put a control ward in our jungle, but yeah, okay, so he's got it. But I still have a pretty good one that's helping Jason near their red, so
I miss science.
Graves is coming down here though. I think I gotta change it. Okay, he got... Alright, well, they know where he is anyways. Blitz could be going middle. They could also be on drag.
Without wild magic, we have no children.
Oh, Graves should not have jumped that.
No future.
Giving him free intel.
Okay, Rakan. Get him watching.
Easy throwing cross map ults just on that note is not as bad as like Ashe trying to do it. Ashe does have a fairly low cooldown. Easy ult incoming.
I am a chronic lion.
Because Ezreal can get it back faster, I think. Because when he hits his Q on thing, it lowers the cooldown. So Ezreal's ult is usually like 30-45 seconds. I guess Ashe is like a minute or something to be fair, so it's not like that much.
I gotta live. I got cause I die. That's who I am.
How are we looking here on items? Can we kill him? Maybe. I don't know if you can rotate down anytime soon, but I can flash on him and get him.
Okay.
They warded that though, just now. River, I believe, is clear.
I head that way. I might push this wave and come down.
Actually, they're gonna rotate up to you and ward it, so.
Seen that forest over there?
Okay.
I'm still gonna push this wave.
Yeah, yeah. Dude's probably like rotating, I would imagine.
Maybe I can get a plate and then come. Oh, I'm rotating down. I'm not even gonna get a plate. I'm coming down.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. If you come around behind him, I can get him. I can flash on Jhin.
Yeah, I have everything but flash, so
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna get him to use this on the wave. There we go.
Oh yeah, now we.
I need some fun.
He flashed like way too soon.
Yeah. He got freaked out. Alright, that's good. We can get Dragon maybe off that?
Oh shit. I'm dead. That was my bad.
Peekaboo.
Good.
Our people are bleeding.
Damn, I didn't even see the animation for the smite. He did that real fast.
The world is scary. I don't apologize for it. I feel good.
I'm gonna do Ionians. Maybe that's disrespectful, but
Magic is a wilderness.
try to make some more plays. This Easy's playing pretty well. I mean, I know he kind of had that fuck up early, but the fuck? Okay.
I dance because I'm
They all ran top. They really wanted that Easy dead, or that GP dead, I guess. Alright, well I guess they're giving up on bot. Alright, I'm gonna...
I should totally get paid for this. I do
Get
not
some better
wish to
wards
kill
in
the
here.
mortals. I want them to hear the music. I'm just trying to live the music.
Got him.
That's right. Carry on Shurima's great legacy.
Try.
Yeah, I should.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
God, your mana is so much better. The spell piece, like, it's unbelievable. You're a little bit squishier, but I just been the last couple of games where I wasn't getting spell piece, just felt so rough a lot of times. This guy went for the Umbral first Graves, but he's still clapping people. How many wards? He's killed 5 wards, so that's 150 gold.
Hey,
It's pretty good. What? It costs 2,400 normally.
hate it when she leaves.
I mean, I do like that he went for Eclipse instead of Gore Drinker. I feel like you at least do more damage with that, probably. They're nerfing Eclipse next patch, which seems a little odd to me. I feel like it's not that dominant. I mean, maybe I'm, you know, missing something. Totally possible. But it just doesn't seem like the kind of thing that's super dominant.
Never seen moves like that.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Bring it on! You want to win it, Brighton?
Cover for GP here, so you can see if people are coming. Just running on. Yeah. Grab me through the W. Sejuani Flash. I was trying to. I didn't think they had touched me. I was trying to body block that W so you didn't get rooted, but it's a mistake. Ezreal's coming in on the flank. Whoa, GP, holy, what the fuck? Okay.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Humans claim it is theirs. They fence us away.
GP going hard, man.
Refuse.
GP OP.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I think this Yone had enough.
Yeah, he hasn't been around for a minute. Good, nerf that.
I will walk in. I will see. They will.
The games, and for the most part, I mean, at least for solo queues, seems to be in a reasonably balanced state. I don't think they need to do a lot. I think they've taken care of most of the outliers.
What humans call magic?
Maybe nerf Jano a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. Like, come Worlds. Or just nerf Moonstone or Shirelius. I heard they're buffing Sona next patch. I was like, what? Why? It's like, oh no, Sona's under a 53% win rate for like the first time in 10 years. She's at like 51%. If they said they're buffing Sona. I don't know. I mean, I know people on the channel love like Sona and Soraka, and it's cool for those champs to like be in the meta, but I think it's a healthy meta when they're like 51%. There was a Yone, yeah, that's who Jason was laning against mid. Yeah, well, he died once, so it's GG. His team's bad, so he doesn't want to waste his time. His precious time, you know, at 2 a.m. in the morning, where he could have been doing way more productive things with his life.
Oh yeah.
than playing this game. I don't know, man. People are we're so ridiculous.
I agree.
It's like, dude, it's one death. You can still win. Like, their team, like, yeah, they weren't in an amazing spot, but, like, it's possible. Like, we could still throw. We've done it before. People throw all the time.
Give me that plus 11 LP.
Yeah, I got plus 12. It's like, what? I think I've had a positive win rate in Platinum so far, man, but we're getting clapped. There's actually 2 of them that got lever bustered. The Zed also. But yeah, I felt like Yone was gone for quite a long time. But alright, man. Well, GG's, that's a 3-0, I believe. That's what we need.
Yeah, let's keep it going. That's what we need, like, a ton more of.
Yeah, I just need to crank it up there. 12 LP at a time.
Yeah.
12 LP, I mean, it'll just take 1,000 games of going, you know, 55% or something to make it a diamond, but we got that.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, man. I'll catch you next time.
Take care.
See ya. Okay, and that's going to be it for tonight. Thank y'all very much. I don't even know if it's worth doing the support tier list this late, but I could maybe try to get that out tomorrow now that I'm kind of caught up with classes. I do have fall break next week, but it's really not a break. I still have like 30 hours or something of 30 hours of conferences, and I still have to grade all these essays. But now that I'm not doing WoW, now that I'm not doing WoW, I'm kind of retired from that. Decided not, just because there was just not a ton of interest for Wrath from the channel, which is fine. And just on a personal level, I was just like, I've talked about this before, but it just, there were just certain times where it just felt kind of tedious. Like, it was going to be very time consuming, and I just don't know. Like, if I had an ironclad, like, this is a good guild, I know we're going to get shit done and have a good time in these raids, then I'd do it. Like, if I went back to Smuzzy and Smuzzy's guild, the people that I ran with Burning Crusade, minus that one kind of douchebag shaman guy, I probably would have done it. So if I went back with them, then it would have been fine, and I could have healed, and it would have been great. So that was a huge mistake. People talked me into joining the fresh server, and that, we had this guild that was going to be, like, great, and they started off okay, but then it just didn't work out. And so now I'm just kind of on this server, like, by myself without a guild, and, like, I could join one, but it was just going to be tricky. Yeah, every guild does fall apart. That's the problem. Except, like, the last one, the Smuzzy Guild, it did at the end, but we could have maybe replaced some people and made it happen on a bigger server. But yeah, I mean, that's the biggest problem, like, with MMOs, I think, in general this day. Particularly WoW, is you need, in classic WoW, you need 25 people for these raids to do the premium content. And just getting 25 people committed to the same time, the same night every week, and just being able to get it done is just so hard. Eventually you're going to have people that kind of drop out or can't make it, and you need backups, but no one wants to be a backup. So it's just really hard to get backups this day and age. And then eventually you're 2 people short, and you can't do a raid one week, and then some people get frustrated and they'll leave, and then all of a sudden you're 4 people short for the next week. And that's just how it always starts. And that was my experience every time I tried to go back to WoW, except for back in the day, like way back in the day in original TBC. I had a great guild where we had backups, but we were on a smaller server, and it was just a different vibe back then. People were totally cool with, just the social aspect of the game and just playing some Battlegrounds or just hanging out in chat talking with people. Because there weren't all these other social media things. Ways for people to get their, like, socializing kick, right? But now there are. And so people, you know, want to just log in and raid, and if they don't have the spot, they're going to go somewhere where they get the spot. So, yeah, FF14, if I wanted to play an MMO right now, I would probably do FF14. If it's just like, okay, it's just going to be you playing it, like, find your own path, we don't have people from the channel on it, I would definitely do FF14. I think the systems in there are a lot more friendly. You only need 8 people for their raids, which is a lot easier to manage. I think overall, like, they still have complexity and lots of cool stuff you can do in the raids, but just not having... That's a good number, where everyone feels connected, like a close-knit community, and you can kind of... You can count on people to be able to get it done with 8 people, I think. With 20, it still feels like you're... Or even 25, definitely, it still feels like you're kind of in a huge crowd, and there's sort of this dispersion of responsibility. And a social phenomenon where the more people there are, the less responsible each person feels. Right? If you're in a crowd of 100 people and somebody needs help, studies show you're a lot less likely, or the average person is a lot less likely to help that person than if it was just like a one-on-one situation, or if there's just like a couple of people there. So yeah, like, it does feel epic, I guess, with these, seeing a bunch of, more people on the screen. But also just like annoying systems in the game that like create tension between players. It's just really annoying. And I've heard they fixed a lot of this in more modern, like, WoW. But just like trying to tag mobs. Like, I'm just in the world trying to do these basic quests. And just sitting around waiting on this shit to spawn. And sometimes there's a line. Like, you're supposed to kill this one little random mob to pick up something for a quest. And, there's like a line of people sitting there. Like, sometimes, depending on what it is, people will invite you to a group and you just get it really quickly. But, sometimes you're trying to collect these drops from these mobs, and it, like, does not increase the drop rate if you group up. So it can actually take longer if there are people doing it. And it's just a lot of moments like that just feel bad, where you're sitting around waiting on shit, and you're just like thinking of these other players as being annoying or being in the way from you just doing what you're trying to do. And that shouldn't be what an MMO is. Like, an MMO should encourage you to group up, to do fun stuff, to have social interactions. But it feels like so many of them in WoW are just like annoying, other than dungeons. Like, dungeon grinding is fun. And I kind of wish I was a healer, too. I like the healing aspect way more than DPS. I tried DPS this time. That's another thing with Wrath, too, is from what I understand, the healing is, like, extremely, like, lopsided. Like, paladins are so much better than any other healer in so many ways that it's just, like, there is no chance I could, like, be the top healer as anything other than a paladin. But everybody plays paladin. Like, it was something like on our server, it was, like, a third of the people were playing paladin, because they're so good at, like, tanking too. They're like the #1 tanks, so it just has a lot of balance issues. Also, but yeah, in FF14 they fix a lot of this shit. There's also a story in FF14 that's actually interesting that you go through, and some people don't like sitting through a story, but I would rather have a story that's interesting that I'm working through. It plays a lot more while you're leveling, almost like a single player game, where you have options to go interact with other people. You still do some dungeons. There are a few cases where you interact with other people, but it's got a really strong, like, almost single player element to it. And I feel like in many ways that's more engaging and more fun than just, like, randomly grinding, some mob to level up, or sitting around waiting on, something to spawn with 5 other people so you can do the quests. So I feel like the story, I just did not really give a shit, like, for the most part, and it wasn't very unified in classic, like the original WoW, Burning Crusade, and in Wrath maybe they improved it a little bit with the quests, but I feel like, yeah, FF14 does a lot of stuff better, and like Wing said, the fact that you can just kind of level up one character through the main quest line, and then if you want to level up the other jobs, the other classes, basically it's way faster. You get like a huge boost to your XP, and you don't have to do a lot of the same kind of quests if you want. And each individual class has their own special quest line and storyline too, so you get kind of an engaging sort of fun little side story each time you do the other classes. So it's a lot more rewarding to get different experiences, to kind of go through the different job quests, the class quests. And I just like the aesthetic, I like the music better, I like the look of it better. I grew up playing a lot of Final Fantasies. I mean, that's subjective. But I just liked a lot of the systems in that game a lot better. It just created what I feel like were better interactions with other players and a better, basically, single-player experience. I didn't get to do any of the raids, but from what I looked at, it looked cool. The content creation community, I think, is way smaller than WoW. WoW doesn't have a lot of content creators, but they do have some really big ones, like Asmongold and Soda Poppin and stuff like that. They do have some biggies. And almost nobody watches FF14 anywhere on Twitch, although I think more people play it than WoW by a long shot these days. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I liked FF14. There's another one, too, that people were critiquing as pay to win. I can't remember the name of it. But I thought about trying that out before my computer died. So it is possible I might go back to an MMO at some point. It would be really fun to play something like that with Rory, if she wanted to get into it. And I think Final Fantasy XIV would be a great place for Rory, because the community is so nice. Like, wow, yeah, Lost Ark, that's what I was thinking of. And I'd have to look more into kind of the play style of that, but that was looking kind of interesting. There are only like 2 healer options, but maybe that would be fun. But yeah, WoW, just the way it's designed, it does feel a little dated with Classic. I do like the nostalgia. I do like the content. If you have a really good, hard committed guild that you trust, that you can have a good time. Yeah, you can play FF14 on console, and that's another reason that if I wanted to play it with my daughter, and I got her a console, then she could play it on console, and I could play it on my PC. That would be good. I don't know if you can play it on the Switch. I'm assuming you probably can. That's the system I was thinking of getting her. No, I don't still play it. That's just, I was just musing that if I did want to play an MMO, and if I'm basically doing it solo, which is kind of what it would be. I know Faded was pretty committed, and I know Sharis was pretty committed, so hats off to them for leveling it up. If they watch the replay of this, I don't think they're live right now in the audience, but they were trying, to get it, but both... I think at least Faded said that because of his work schedule, it's really hard for him to commit to, like, the raids and stuff, which is totally understandable. So yeah, I kind of feel bad that I'm not going to get to experience it with them as much, but it's like, if I would have stuck with Smuzzy, I probably would do it. But, again, I got talked into going in a different direction, and Smuzzy did ask me if I wanted to come over. But realistically, I don't have time right now to just, like, hard grind out 50 hours to go from 70 to 80 in a week. So yeah, I don't know what the status of 14 is. I mean, I think the best time to get into it is at the very, very end of an expansion, so I can kind of level up at my own pace. There's not a lot of pressure on stuff, and then I just have, like, 3 or 4 months to just kind of chill, do my own thing, and try to get to max level, and then be ready to go when the next expansion drops. Yeah, if I wanted to do an MMO, if I wanted Rory to be able to do an MMO, FF14. I'm not sure about kind of the online interactions, if I want her to play a social game at this point, or kind of be exposed to other people online. But the community there is super friendly. So it's not like other social media. I think she would really I don't know if she would understand all of it fully, especially the story is a bit older, so I'm not sure if that's how that would play out. I don't know that you necessarily have to understand the story, but No, League of Legends definitely, she should not play that. Maybe if she muted all the chat, but that's for when she gets a bit older, maybe if she wants. The kind of games I'm thinking about getting her, obviously just like single player collection types of games. She loves collecting stuff and organizing stuff. So just like probably Pokemon. She'd probably love that. And she might love like these little, I forgot what the hell they're called, but like little Farmville, Animal Crossing type of games. So I've heard some of those can be kind of like addicting though, so I don't know if that's a good thing or not. The basically MMO type of games. What is it, like Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing? I have to look into those some more, but she'd probably have fun with those. But definitely like just the straight up single player stuff, you know, potentially your Marios, your Pokemon. She already knows a lot of that stuff because she watches games. She'll watch like YouTube Kids, and they play a lot of games on there. Like they'll be doing like Minecraft, or they'll be playing Mario. She'll say, oh, that's a Mario, or that's a Pikachu, or, you know, stuff like that. So she hears about all this intellectual property. So she's already kind of invested in it. And I think the Switch is cool, too, because you can kind of take it with you, or you can play it. Stardew's actually pretty intense. I'll have to check it out. I don't know. Because I don't want her to feel like she constantly has to check in to try to manage a bunch of stuff. Like, I don't want her to feel stressed out. But, you know, I do like a system, though, because then when she has friends over, like, they could get together and play something, you know, on the TV, versus just with the tablet she has now, they really can't play stuff. So I want them to be able to play with toys and play other games and things like that. But I think having the video game is cool. It's a social thing, too. You can talk with other friends at school and stuff about it. And that's how I met a lot of my good friends in school. We just, like, were talking about video games, and someone would overhear it, or I would overhear someone else. You know, they'd be talking about the new Zelda, or talking about the new Mario or something. I'd be like, oh, that's awesome. I played that. What do you guys think about it? And they'd say, yeah, it's all right. I kind of like this or this. Or do you know this secret about it? And then, you know, we just start talking about it. So I met a lot of my friends in school of it is talking about video games, because it's just it gives you something to talk about, gives you some common, you know, common interest, common ground. So I think that'd be cool if she kind of had that too, so she could, you know, just have something to share and talk about with friends. I mean, obviously you have like TV shows and movies as well, but games is just another thing that can potentially bring people together. But anyways, okay. Well, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. We did get 3 wins tonight, so if we can keep it going, that's great. We'll be back tomorrow around 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll see everyone then. Have a great day.